to my channel. It's me, Chris, your digital entrepreneur bestie who has been traveling through Asia and also Philippines, my home country, for the past 3 years now. 2 years in the Philippines and 1 year or 5 months here in Southeast Asia. And today I am very scared. It's gonna be one of my most adventurous activity moment per se, and probably in my whole life, aside from like jumping and like that waterfalls back in the Philippines for like very long, like very tall height maybe. Aside from that, this would be my probably first ever scary moment or adventurous moment. So I'll be doing paramotor. Ooh. I am honestly really scared, and yeah, my heart is beating so fast. I'm just kind of like breathing in and breathing out. Like in my last vlog, I was doing like a hike. I was kind of like scared in a different reason. That was more of like a burden to my friends or to my group mates. We became friends, by the way. Yay! But this time it's mostly like my soul and everything in it, you know, like it's internal, it's inside. So I'm really very excited and scared. It's also one on my bucket list, like one of those extreme adventure activity, like adrenaline rush-ish in my bucket list. I want to do this, but I have to get myself ready, like, you know, skydiving, those kind of like range of adventure, and like bungee jumping, and this is one of those. So why I choose Vang Vieng, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about Vang Vieng, and the view here is just amazing. Like, it's the perfect time to do paramotor. They also have hot air balloon, but I've heard some not so good reviews on that, and there are like places that I have been eyeing to do that too. So I just choose not to do that here, and I choose just one activity to do. We don't want to be greedy because my heart might not be able to handle it, so that's why I'm doing it. And as you've noticed, I got my braids on. I've been loving braids all throughout my travels. It just feels like some warrior, you know, like it gives you something, makes you braver. But this braid isn't the best. I just got this, so you can see some weird stuff in there. It's not done well, which gives me like a bummer emotion, or like a reaction, but it is what it is. I already paid for it. There's nothing else I can do. There's only wearing it or removing it. And removing it would, like, you know, it's just gonna be a waste of money. At the same time, if I also kind of like complain while they're doing it, there's also communication barriers, so I just choose not to push through it. It's not like it's gonna be end of the world. It still looks nice, probably from the far. Even in the video, it looks pretty nice, pretty decent. But if I see it in the mirror, I get like, oh god. But it's fine. Anyways, I'm just gonna say that like I really didn't like it this much. It looks good at some level, but it's not that good. Like, probably my expectation for hair and braids kind of like went higher because of the quality I've been getting from my past salons that I've been to. So this is kind of like new, but it's okay. Anyways, that's it. So you're gonna come with me as I go experience this paramotor thing, and just a quick recap, or like, no, sorry, just a quick facts about the whole thing, especially on the financial stuff and everything, where I got it, how much it cost. So I got it in my hotel. I am staying at Vang Vieng River Cube. Do I recommend it? Depends on what you need. I'm not very picky, so I am satisfied and contented. I would recommend it to myself, but I can see some of my friends or some people who would not prefer to stay here. And the good thing about this place is probably it's cheaper and it's free breakfast, so you decide. Anyways, I'm gonna put them all the details here for how much, for where you can get it. I got it from Booking, I think. Yeah, it's booking.com, so everything would be in the description wherever you're watching this. And I forgot how much it cost, but I'm gonna put it over here of like the cost for the night stay here. But back to the Paramotor. So I booked the Paramotor here in the hotel, and it was around $50 they charged me in Kip, and then they charged me again in US dollar because I was like, I want to pay by card. But now they were telling me that I should probably pay by cash, so it's gonna be like a change of like currency. I have no idea, but if I pay by cash, it's gonna be around 1,100,000 Kip, and which is approximately $50. And it's basically included everything. They're gonna come pick me up and they're gonna get me in there, and then paramotor guy, pilot or wherever, and then back here. So that's the whole activity rerun. And yeah, it just cost me $50 for it. We're gonna see. They're calling me now, so I'm gonna go ahead and you're gonna join me. So I just got back a while ago and I totally forgot to film the last part of this vlog. I was gonna go to sleep because I have an early trip tomorrow. So I'll be going to Vietnam and I'm gonna be crossing the border, land border, from here in Vang Vieng Laos. As you can see, there's a lot of clothes in my bed. I was gonna go to bed early and then pack my bag tomorrow early morning. Oh, my camera is upside down. Let me just switch it. But to continue, I was gonna go to sleep early and then pack my bag tomorrow, and then I realized, oh my god, I haven't filmed my last part of this vlog, which is just basically my paramotor experience here in Vang Vieng. In total, we were like 15 minutes above the whole city or place. Not, I don't think this is a city, but I think it looks like a city, so I guess it's like a whole town, the whole town. So we're like probably in what I have read in online, it was like 400 to 2,000 feet above ground. And when I was like timing or doing like a time during how long we were up there, it was 15 minutes. So it's one thing to note is that it's 15 minutes for $50 or 1,100 Kip, 1,100,000 Kip. So yes, I got back after that. So when I was when we were landing, when we were taking off, it was kind of like easy peasy. There's not much of like really scary about it, maybe just like a ground-ish, but it's like you're playing like, you know, go-kart in like a grassy land. It's just that. And then the takeoff was a bit like really kind of got you, especially if you're not used to like high grounds or you're scared of heights. I'm scared of heights. Okay, not so much, but I do have issues with it. But because my 2 feet has its own place, like they have this kind of like stool. I don't know what to say, but it's like a stool, you know, that you can put your feet in. It's not a stool, but it's like part of the paramotor thing where you can put your feet in while you're up above the clouds. That actually really helps a lot because I felt safer, and I don't feel the scariness than I do when I look at something, or like when I'm up in an octopus. I don't know. Actually, that doesn't make sense. I'm thinking about it now. But I think when you're up in the building, I guess, is it's not as scary as that one. Also, you were tied with like a lot of harness, so that's way safer per se. But one thing I want to say also is that when we were going up and up and up, and we're kind of like slowly ascending, you can really feel the wind. So then the paramotor kind of shakes a little bit, like it's resisting the wind. So then it kind of like, it's not backing out, but you could actually feel it like trying to fight the wind. But that's just one thing, like that's what you were going to experience. But it's, as someone who's like really scared of heights, that was okay. That felt way better than I imagined it to be, and I did not regret it. I love it. I did not panic while I was there. I was even holding my phone, like filming everything, and it was, well, I was shaking a little bit, but it was still feel like I was safe. And so when we were going up, we can see all this clouds. Oh, it's so beautiful. You can see the overlooking part of the city. It was so pretty, especially the colors of the clouds, because it was like sunset. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna do it in sunset or sunrise. Then like it's just in between. So I did a 5:30 because I estimated, you know, travel time would be like a couple of minutes, and then if there's a lot of people in the party, that would be like a couple of minutes of waiting. But then it's 15 minutes ride, so every 15 minutes they're gonna have someone push it forward. So I was like second in the line because they had like 2 paramotors, and so I was like the third one. There were like 2 Dutch girls before me, so they went first and then I went second. And yeah, so I researched for everything. As I actually look it up, like what's best time to go there. Like I have always been wanting to do the sunset. I'm a sunset person, maybe, I don't know, but I'm a sunset and sunrise, but maybe I prefer sunset more. So I was really going for sunset, and when I look it up, it says 6:30 is the sunset here in Laos. So I tried to match my trip, or I booked it within that time frame where I could still see the sunset going down. So that was really fun. It was really nice. Oh god. And my pilot, kind of like the guy behind me who's like doing all these things, is also trying to show me things, like show me the view, because sometimes I go left for a long time and straight up or down and right. So whenever we passed by some places, he would like tap me here and then point me to the place that has really good views, and that was really like nice experience as well. So again, I do not know what's the name of that paramotor, but most of the time they're just the same, honestly, and you can book them everywhere. So if you go out, in my hotel right now, even in my hotel, they have these posters all over around the town or city or area, and then you can just really choose wherever you want to buy it or wherever you want to book it. And most of the time they're always in the places that you stay at, even hostels. So that was it. And would I recommend it? Oh god, absolutely. I did not regret anything. I think it was so worth it. I honestly feel like it was really worth it. The only thing I regret is not giving a tip, because when I landed from, you know, from descent, and then we kind of like slowly descending, so when I landed in there, the two Dutch girls are already waiting, and so just we're about to get out of the paramotor, the driver of the car that's gonna get us to our hotel room was already starting the car. So I really didn't have anything, and I have to get my bag because I left my bag in the place, you know, like where we kind of like take off and drop off, or the landing and the takeoff. So I did not have time. I kind of like panic. I don't want people to wait for me, so I just grabbed everything that I could grab, like not grab, but I hurried up and then took my bag and then went into the car that's gonna drop us off in the hotel, back in our hotel. And that was a bummer. So I should have tipped them, but I didn't. That was my only regret. Aside from that, everything is great. And so you don't have to really worry if you don't rent motorbike, or you don't know how to get around the place, because if you're gonna get the paramotor one, or any, I think it's the same with paragliding and hot air balloon here, you're just gonna be able to like get it, and they're gonna pick you up wherever you are in the area. So that's just a really nice thing to know, because I also did not rent any motorbike here. I was focusing more on working, because I usually end of the month is really busy for me, so I have to like really back on it. And then tomorrow I would be leaving as well, so I'm excited for that. I might actually do some vlogs on that one, so exciting. I'm gonna be doing like, you know, land border crossing as the usual. So I've been doing land border crossing ever since I landed in Malaysia, and then go around Southeast Asia, and this part of Southeast Asia. So that's it, and that's my whole experience. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you love vlogs, my vlogs, especially on traveling vlogs, I always put them up every week, almost every week, if I'm really back up in my head and just like being on the dot, because sometimes I'm so busy and with work, so that gets in the way. But I'm trying to be consistent as much as possible, and this is just part of it. So again, if you love traveling vlogs in general, and also digital nomad lifestyle of like balancing life, work, and traveling, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, so you would be notified for my next and upcoming videos. And also, if you like this video, if you like my experience and all the things I'm sharing here, and you find it helpful, do please like it and support it. And also, if you find that this would be helpful for someone out there who might be coming and traveling in Vang Vieng Laos and want to try this, then don't forget to share it to them as well. And if you have any questions, suggestions, just put them in the comments down below, and see you on my next one. Bye! Toodaloos! Baboosh!